Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Smokey area of Portland, Oregon for another edition of WEDF United. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're staying safe in these dangerous wildfires. As this is Frank Dahl, joined alongside Connor Whitty for another edition of United.
That is right, Frank Dahl. We got another exciting night of WEDF action lined up for you. Kicking us off, he calls himself a real American, Jack Swagger.
And Jack Swagger will be in action tonight against Evan O'Shea member Drew McInytre. Remember, Jack Swagger actually came to the aid of Matt Hardy and actually held a painful victory over Evan O'Shea when Matt Hardy actually was laughing at O'Shea.
Yeah, Jack Swagger's kind of been loosely involved in this whole O'Shea Alliance ordeal. That's basically involved a huge number of the WEDF talent. Evan O'Shea and his band of misfits have made a lot of enemies.
And here comes a very dangerous individual.
That is right, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McInytre.
And the man who basically retired Ted DiBiase.
That is right. The O'Shea Alliance have already collected quite the number of heads on their wall.
And his opponent, the superstar,
The likes of Chris Jericho, defeated by Evan O'Shea at Rebellion.
And the Swagger is not in a good spot here because the entire Alliance is at ringside.
Well, there's no doubt about that. We've seen what Rusev did to the Big Show.
That's right. And we've seen their dominance. They had basically a clean sweep at Rebellion.
That's right, and they actually won in an 8-man tag team match together, between Matt Hardy, Jericho, Big Show,
And they've been dominant as a unit.
It's basically been divide and conquer. Evan O'Shea has created one hell of a force.
Yeah, it was a tag match. I think what you were alluding to was Jericho, Big Show, Matt Hardy, and McIntyre's opponent tonight, Jack Swagger.
This is going to be a very physical match.
That's right. Neither of these men are known for taking it easy.
And
well, just like that.
Evan O'Shea got his win back against Jack Swagger, but Jack Swagger asked for this match tonight. He says he wants Drew McInytre.
Of course, Jack Swagger currently undefeated in mixed martial arts.
Jack Swagger, no love lost between him and Rusev either.
Absolutely.
Maybe no love lost between him and Jinder Mahal, considering Jinder
There's
Mahal.
no love lost between anybody in this whole ordeal. As I said, the O'Shea Alliance have made a hell of a lot of enemies.
And at WEDF In Your House Return of the Beast, we will see Drew McInytre and Rusev of the O'Shea Alliance take on Matt and Jeff Hardy. If the Hardys win, Matt Hardy gets O'Shea at Summerfest. But if the Hardys lose, they're gone from WEDF.
That's right, high stakes, considering just how legendary and influential the Hardys have been to not just WEDF, but all of pro wrestling. And Drew McInytre with a massive blow to the back.
Matt and Jeff are former world champions in WEDF, former multiple-time tag team champions, United States Intercontinental champions. They've done it all.
Yeah, and to see the O'Shea Alliance drive them out of WEDF would, almost a damn shame. Especially with how hard Matt's been working to get his hands on Evan.
Every time Matt gets his hands on him, the O'Shea Alliance gets their nose in their business, or Matt Hardy, O'Shea escapes.
Yeah, Evan O'Shea has been dodging Matt Hardy basically the entire year thus far.
Ever since Matt was betrayed by Evan O'Shea.
And
Evan O'Shea says he doesn't.
Nice slam by Jack Swagger.
He doesn't He doesn't need Matt Hardy. He's better than Matt Hardy. Basically, Evan O'Shea is responsible for breaking Matt Hardy.
Yeah, whoa, look at O'Shea!
That slime ball.
Slid in a damn chair into the ring. I don't think Jack Swagger has noticed at all. But Swagger holding his own with McInytre. Oh wait! Swagger! With the gut-wrench powerbomb! Oh, come on! I don't know if you saw it, but Evan O'Shea distracted the referee for a split second, and that might have bought McInytre just that little bit of time to collect himself and get out of this predicament. Ooh, DDT, nicely done by Drew McInytre. McInytre taking control of the match with no, you can't do. Oh, headbutt, nicely done by McInytre. McInytre cover here. 1, 2, only a count of 2. McInytre currently in control of the match, but Swagger goes to the corner and Swagger! Well, Swagger just like that turns things around in his favor. And McInytre though, and oh my God, look at this! Look at this! Again, Drew McInytre is a tough brawler. McInytre loves himself a good fight.
I mean, he was part of the Chosen Warriors with the Celtic Warriors Sheamus, with Finley mentoring them in Season 2 of WEDF.
That's right, he's been mentored by some of the toughest guys in the industry. Hang on, Swagger! Caught him with a German suplex! I thought he was going to go for an ankle lock there.
Swagger is very technically sound. He can... Oh, wait a minute. Action.
But, yeah, McInytre... Oh, no! Oh,
no! It was bound to happen, Connor.
Yeah, referee's union's on our ass. Referee's union is on our ass. Again. McInytre. Oh!
I wonder if we'll have, remember when the union was in WWF, I wonder if we'll have a union stable of referees.
I think... Another headbutt by McInytre. I don't think referees want anything to do with WEDF at this point. We're not going to get any new hires.
Look at McInytre.
And McInytre taking Swagger's head off. 2. Very nicely done. And the O'Shea Alliance's dominance continues. Look at these. Look at this group. Absolutely one of the most dominant forces in WEDF in quite some time. My God, look at Rusev. What the hell's gotten into him?
He's crazy.
He's like a savage animal. What the hell's he doing?
He's fired up. He's ready for the return of the beast.
Yeah, well, coming up next on the Smackdown side, Kalisto one-on-one with TJ Perkins. 2 cruiserweight style athletes have a little bit of a beef with one another. Of course, Kalisto, one half of the Lucha Dragons. TJP has a little bit of a, he has a, TJP, of course, one of the most arrogant guys in, the biz. Absolutely arrogant. TJP has that kind of, TJP has a cocky attitude.
That cocky gamer attitude. He's like one of them people on Xbox Live that you meet and he thinks he's better than you.
That's a dated reference, but it describes TJP decently well. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if we've seen Kalisto in too many singles matches.
We've seen him challenged Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship at one point.
Yeah, Kalisto, he mostly teams with Sin Cara, but, you know, he hasn't had too many singles matches. Of course, one of them, 205 Live, was against TJP, funnily enough. But he mostly wrestles against, mostly wrestles in tag matches with Sin Cara. Most of his singles action has come from 205 Live. And Kalisto's not that bad of a singles athlete. But, obviously, TJP is on a completely different level. TJ Perkins, I guess TJ Perkins, a lot of people call him one of the youngest independent veterans. TJ Perkins has been in the business for a long time. He was part of that initial crop of New Japan dojo, a part of that LA dojo, alongside Rocky Romero and a young Daniel Bryan, interestingly enough.
And we saw the success that Daniel Bryan's had.
Yeah, and to think that TJP comes from that same background. TJP comes from that same kind of breeding ground of talent. Oh!
Deep shot. Kalisto's tag partner, Sin Cara's no slouch. He's a former 4-time TV champion, actually defeating El Rojo Mexico. Not 4-time TV champion, multiple-time TV champion.
Yeah, not specifically 4-time, but multiple.
What happened to El Rojo Mexico?
I have no idea. Kalisto has an absolutely amazing story. Kalisto has an absolutely amazing story.
WEDF NXT would be interested in bringing back the 4-time TV/Cruiserweight champion.
He's never come up in any of our meetings.
Well, he's Mexican.
No, he's never come up in any of our meetings. Ever. Not once did anyone in our board say, hey, let's bring in El Rojo Mexico.
Well, enough of that. Let's see athleticism.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Oh, wow! But as I was saying before we got onto a tangent about El Rojo Mexico, Kalisto has an absolutely amazing story. Kalisto started competing in... drop kick by TJP. Kalisto started competing in 2006. He started competing in different promotions across... he started competing in different promotions. But then he suffered an absolutely devastating injury. Near the start of the decade, near the start of the 2010s, suffered an absolutely massive injury that almost ended his career. But Kalisto fought back. Kalisto continued. He worked through that injury. He fought back. And now, here he is in WEDF when his career almost came to a tragic end as a result of an injury near the start of the 2010s. But he recovered, he continued to work his way up the ladder, and now he's here facing TJP.
The winner of this match could end up getting themselves in the Cruiserweight Championship hunt.
Hang on, cover here. Only one.
They could await the winner between Tyler Bate and Neville.
That is right. If you saw NXT episode 14, it was an absolutely incredible match between Tyler Bate and Adrian Neville. Tyler Bate, unfortunately, was not successful on that occasion. But whoever wins this could be next in line. And hang on. TJP moved out of the way. Crashed and burned. Did Kalisto. Hang on. Kalisto is no stranger to NXT, not just from Season 1, but he made an appearance on Afterburn 2, supporting Sin Cara in his match with Adam Cole.
What the hell was going on with Tyler Bate and all that drama going on?
Tyler Bate was the, hang on, over here, 1, 2, only a 2. Tyler Bate was the mysterious 7th man in the Cruiserweight Gauntlet, won the whole thing after beating Hideo Itami, had an incredible match with Adrian Neville, only to come up short due to a Red Arrow Rings of Saturn combo. my God, did you see Kalisto's head?
It snapped on the ropes.
Yeah, oh God, did you see his head just bounce off the ropes? That was absolutely vicious. Hang on. TJP. Oh, chicken wing gutbuster.
There's a cover. We got one. We got two. We got a kick out. What was the success that Ricochet's had defeating Chavo Guerrero on Afterburn episode 4?
That's right.
Involved in the legendary history of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. TJP is too focused on the referee. He's too flabbergasted. Oh! Hurricanrana by Kalisto. And, and yeah, I mean, lots of, I mean, I bet these two had to be watching that Cruiserweight Gauntlet very closely, especially TJP. You know, he's wanting to get into that kind of title hunt. Kalisto, you know, both those guys are kind of wanting to get back into that title hunt. Hang on, Cruiserweight pin here. 1, 2. Oh, he got him!
Oh, whoa! An upset.
Well, it only takes 3 seconds! Whoa!
I don't think any of us were expecting that.
Yeah, I was about ready to continue my story. It only takes 3 seconds to win a match.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
TJP is furious!
He's the type of gamer that cusses you on Xbox Live when he loses a match at Call of Duty.
Well, in TJP's case, you're just beating the crap out of him! My God!
You know how these kids make these empty threats. Well, TJP's actually taking matters in his own hands. A sore loser right there. This is not how you react after losing a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at Gamers Alley. Wait
here's Sin Cara! Little bit of a different design for Kalisto! But, Sin Cara changed up his look since the last time we've seen him. Oh!
Well, United, Sin Cara was not going to stand for this sore losing.
Yeah, I mean, the Lucha Dragons.
Wait, who the hell?
Hold on. It's Brian Kendrick!
Where the hell did he come from?
God! Brian Kendrick attacking Sin Cara and Kalisto! Oh my God! Where the... Brian Kendrick! Last time we saw Brian Kendrick was beat by Rey Mysterio. Only had one match teaming with TJP, but I guess the band is back together in a double cutter.
Double ace crusher.
I guess this band is back together. And TJP, oh no, what the hell is he gonna go for? Dead Nation kick to Kalisto!
Sin Cara is struggling to get to his feet.
And look, and this is just a beating. This is just a mugging.
Look at that. He's trying to mock him by pinning him.
Yeah, that's absolute. Come on. Oh, now he's gonna do it to Sin Cara, Dead Nation kick.
Oh.
And Kalisto's trying to get back up to his feet. He's trying to fight back. He's trying to get up to his feet for Kendrick. Come on. Well, these two men, the band is back together, and the band just beat the hell out of the Lucha Dragons. Absolutely despicable.
I mean, this is not the same Brian Kendrick we saw fight Danny Jackpot Zack in season 1.
Absolutely not, but we have some more tag team action. It is the Brotherhood versus the New Age Outlaws. That is next.
The Brotherhood actually asked for this match on WEDF Raw because they didn't like how the New Age Outlaws basically forced themselves into the tag team championship match. If you remember, it's supposed to be an American Alpha challenge in the Usos, but it was revealed earlier in the night that American Alpha were attacked by the New Age Outlaws.
Obviously these two men absolutely, they've been a hell of a tag team with that shared rose blood flowing through both of their veins. They've been at WEDF for a long, long time. These two have done a hell of a lot together. And they're part of the stacked WEDF tag team division. Across the main roster, across NXT, there's so many talented tag teams. Main roster alone, you have guys like American Alpha, the Dream Team, Lucha Dragons, you have the Bar on Smackdown, the Shield, New Day, Usos, Wyatts.
Well, the club's trying to split up the Dream Team.
Yeah, and then on NXT, you have AOP, DIY, you have Sanity, Revival, Undisputed Era. So many great tag teams.
But here's the team that's trying to hang on to their past glory. Here comes the New Age Outlaws, and you gotta admit, their reactions on Raw was very despicable.
Yeah, very controversial team. Not a lot of people like the New Age Outlaws these days, and the Outlaws don't care. They don't really care about the new generation. They don't really care about the wrestling style. They don't really care about, all that kind of stuff. That they feel like they know what's best for the wrestling industry.
Well, they were a part of the McMahon Alliance. They joined forces with Mr. McMahon at the tail end of season 3.
Yeah, the Outlaws. They've been affiliated on and off with the McMahons, with that kind of regime for a long time, despite...
They're like Goldberg and Booker T trying to pass glory, but they still got something left in the tank. Ever since New Age Outlaws lost to American Alpha on WEDF NXT over the end, they've been very aggressive. It's been like...
I think they're just pissed off at all these teams taking what they perceive to be their spotlight.
Even teams that haven't even been in WEDF at all, Enzo and Cass actually held a victory over them.
Yeah, and look at Gunn just beating the hell out of Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, a former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion with Ted DiBiase.
And Road Dogg, hang on, cover here. One. Cody Rhodes has Cody Rhodes is been pretty successful here at WEDF so far in his career. I don't think Goldust though has won a championship yet in his WEDF run.
That's why Cody Rhodes has actually joined up with Goldust to try to help his brother out. Remember that?
Goldust has not won a lot of any championship at WEDF so far, while Cody Rhodes is a former tag team champion with Ted DiBiase, former Intercontinental Champion.
And remember, Cody Rhodes actually had a short-lived partnership with Curtis Axel, Smoking Perfection, but that actually wasn't working out. Goldust actually came to Cody Rhodes and said, you know what, instead of trying to team up with Curtis Axel, why don't you team up with your own brother and we'll do something together.
Yeah. Suplex by Billy Gunn. Very nicely done. Hey, that rhymes.
Smoking Perfection.
Nicely done by Billy Gunn.
Oh, what a clothesline. We've seen the aggressive side of the New Age Outlaws here. They're trying to make a statement to...
Yeah, they've absolutely dug into that kind of fighting. They've become pure fighters at this point. They're just beating the hell out of whoever pisses them off.
They couldn't get the job done against the Usos. The Usos, arguably the most improved tag team in Season 4 of WEDF. They've come together as their own ever since defeating the Dream Team in that TLC matchup. Now they're champions with Extreme Rules.
And, Cody Rhodes immediately came in to break it up, and while Cody's trying to fight. But Goldust, that bot. Cole does enough time here! And look at Roadhog on the outside! Look at him!
He's
I don't know if the camera caught that, but he's beating the hell out of Cody Rhodes, who's just laying there on the outside.
I know, Billy Gunn, look at the strength. Billy Gunn. Oh!
Well, you said that Billy Gunn, only a 2. You said that Billy Gunn had connections with Goldberg, with that McMahon regime. Well, he just gave a shout out to his buddy Bill.
They had Rated RKO, they had Mr. McMahon, they had Goldberg, they had Batista joining up with them. They had a force. The Great Force, Hulk Hogan, R-Truth, Kevin Nash.
Yeah, absolutely one of the most shocking moments of WWF, that Hogan was the Great Force. Everybody was thinking it was John Cena.
Some people thought it was CM Punk.
Yeah, but it turned out to be Hulk Hogan. And Cody Rhodes taking back control of the match.
These veterans believe they hold the past glory. They're trying to prevent the youth. John Cena says the open challenge goes through him. That's why John Cena does the open challenge. He says to the future of WEDF, whoever takes that title is going to take the reins of the next general to lead WEDF into the future.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, it's got almost a wrestling tradition. The generation that, whenever a generation ends, remnants of the old generation grow bitter. They grow disdain for the new generation that have taken after them.
You remember Cody Rhodes actually faced John Cena in the open challenge, but it was thanks to Goldberg, we didn't have a winner. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh! Whoa! Hey! Look who it is!
The following contest.
It's American Alpha.
American Alpha! Jason Jordan, Chad Gable, and as I was saying, it's wrestling tradition for the generation before to grow disdain for the generation after. And the Outlaws are perfect double match, Crossroads, and taking out Road Dogg. Cody Rhodes hit the Crossroads, hook the leg. 1, 2, got him!
American Alpha getting a little bit of revenge.
The Brotherhood give the assist to American Alpha. Pick up the victory.
Here are your winners. The
there's a big surprise coming for WEDF Raw. This is just announced. I just got word that the Usos will be defending the World Tag Team Championships in a fatal 4-way tag team match against the Brotherhood, the New Age Outlaws, and American Alpha.
That is absolutely huge. But speaking of huge, coming up next, Zack Ryder goes one-on-one with R-Truth's, henchman, Curtis Axel. You mentioned Smokey Perfection earlier. Here's the other half of that short-lived team.
Wait a minute. Curtis Axel coming out to a whole new theme song and outfit.
Yeah, Axel's kind of changed up the look a little bit. Do you think this is signifying that he's broken off from R-Truth?
Well, we haven't really seen R-Truth and Axel and Strowman be together lately. I think they just kind of let him go. I think he's just kind of like a gun for hire, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting that, very interesting. I don't know what else to say.
What is going through his opponent's mind, Zack Ryder's mind right now, considering Zack Ryder lost the Intercontinental Championship to John Morrison at Rebellion?
I'm concerned with him being in the ring this early. That's all I gotta say. I'm concerned with him being in the ring this early.
Well, Ryder's a fighter, though. He went through turmoil last season. Had the worst season of his career. Finally won the Intercontinental Championship. And then lost it to one of the best WEDF superstars of all time, John Morrison.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to stop Zack Ryder from competing, but I really think, he shouldn't be in this matchup. I think he shouldn't be back this soon,
Well, Ryder is a fighter. He's a competitor. He has a little chip on his shoulder, like to prove something.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very complicated situation, I honestly have to say. But I don't think he should be in this match. But yeah, he is.
Zack Ryder and Curtis Axel about to go at it right now.
And here we go.
Ryder actually was in a tag team with D'Angelo Daenerys, the new breed, in season 2. And we're multiple tag team champions.
That's right.
They lost the tag team titles to Danny Jackpot and Ocho Jacks, but then won it back the week after Ocho Jacks turned on Danny Jackpot.
That is right.
And Zack Ryder goes underneath, jumps over.
Oh, flapjack by Ryder. Ryder seems to be in good form, but I mean, it's still...
Ryder's coming in all hyped and everything, all happy and all hyped and everything, but you gotta think that loss is probably stinging him right now.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I mean, Ryder actually had 2 successful title defenses, one against R-Truth and then one against Seth Rollins, in which we've seen little dissension between the Shield.
Oh, yeah. What's this new Curtis Axel gonna entail? What's this new kind of side to Curtis Axel? Oh, because I noticed there's a little bit more of a physicality to him than there was before.
There's a sidewalk slam by Axel. Hard right hand.
Yeah, Axel is going at it with Ryder here. Of course, again, I don't think Ryder is 100%. He is not at all 100%.
Not mentally.
Not physically. That man had to have had a concussion.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
Ryder, I mean, oof. Concussions are very difficult thing. Oh, Ryder caught him. Very nicely done. Concussions are a difficult thing to gauge here. Because, no matter what, wrestlers are going to be fighters. They're going to want to keep going, but something tells me, Ryder shouldn't be in this match, but yet he is. And I have no doubt CM Punk just doesn't really care about Zack Ryder's well-being. He could care less. Oh! Because that's just one less person to oppose him, Over here, 1, 2, only 2. I don't think CM Punk cares about the condition of Zack Ryder. If Zack Ryder is forced into retirement, one less person to oppose him, right?
That could be very well the case.
Yeah, and CM Punk's obviously in a challenging situation with Shane McMahon's bombshell. Hang on. Ooh. And a backbreaker. I almost said a back suplex. Whoa, now.
Backbreaker
plex. I think we might have just made a new move. Someone trademarked that.
That'd be a suplex backbreaker, I guess.
I guess the end of Heartache by Roderick Strong is a super backbreaker. I guess the move we're talking about fits the description of Roderick Strong's end of Heartache. Ryder.
Go up top.
Ryder on the top. Ryder. Oh! What was that?
I don't know. That was a spinning heel kick or something. We got 1, we got 2, we got a kick out.
That one wasn't high flying. It was just high falling. With style. It was falling with style. And it just so happened to hit Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel though, oh, neck breaker. Neck breaker by Curtis Axel. Zack Ryder still in this. Still fighting. Zack Ryder. Oh, went for a boot to death, but Axel caught him. Axel, oh, it's a carry by Ryder.
Reversal. Axel, oh, no one home off that. Ryder with an elbow.
What do you think the strategy has to be for Curtis Axel the longer this one goes?
Maybe try to get in Ryder's head, trying to find a mistake. Axel's a veteran. He's the son of Mr. Perfect. You gotta find a mistake. You gotta play with Ryder's emotions.
Oh, but Ryder setting it up. Broski boot.
The Broski boot connects, but that took a lot of Ryder.
Notice him collapsing. I think that's the sign of him not being 100% from Rebellion. Rock Ryder. Ryder is still not 100% after Rebellion, but it's enough to get the job done here tonight. Zack Ryder picks up the victory. And I'd call that a surprise. And not because of their respective win-loss records, but because of how Zack Ryder still injured from WEDF Rebellion, which was pretty recent.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. WEDF Rebellion, well, we're just 3 shows removed away from it.
Yeah, we're 3 shows removed on the main roster, and Zack Ryder is not 100%. But he still got the job done here tonight. And this is gonna be physical. This is gonna be a fight, Frank Dog.
That's right. United States Champion Kevin Owens joins forces with the world's strongest monster to take on the Blueprint Matt Morgan and the Primal Warrior Young Gun Smokey.
I've never heard anyone call him Young Gun.
That was his nickname in 2009, 2010 era of Smokey. Oh, wait a minute. The United States Championship just had a facelift.
Oh, look at that.
From Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 260.
Claiming himself as the face of America. You're having a Canadian hold the United States Championship.
That's a new one. I don't know when Kevin Owens got that one commissioned.
Well, Kevin Owens actually tried to change it into the United States Canadian title. He tried to take all the United States colors off of it.
Yeah, he got that one from Lance Storm.
Well, you know, when Christian became the United States champion, we didn't see Christian go around and change it to the Canadian title. We saw JBL bash Christian for being Canadian, holding the title.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens not only calls himself the face of America, but he's a prize fighter. Kevin Owens, he calls himself the toughest SOB in WEDF today.
But here comes the world's strongest monster, Mark Henry. You saw Kevin Owens survive that fatal 4-way. Smokey was inches away from breaking up that pinfall.
That is right. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Done absolutely.
They call him the world's strongest monster. We saw the path of destruction Mark Henry caused. But ever since the Hall of Fame broke up, ever since Lesnar went his separate ways for the Hall of Fame, it's not been the same. Matt Morgan and Mark Henry had a falling out for losing to Jeff Hardy and Stone Cold Steve Austin at Last Resort. They've brawled. Lesnar actually returned on WEDF Raw and opened a challenge to Mark Henry and Matt Morgan for Return of the Beast for a triple threat match. We saw Mark Henry and Matt Morgan. We saw Henry and Morgan actually laid down. Lesnar was the last man standing on Raw between the three.
That's right, the match has been made official for Return of the Beast. That titular beast, Brock Lesnar, will go to war with his former Hall of Fame allies, Mark Henry and Matt Morgan. but 2 out of those 3 are here tonight. And here is the blueprint, Matt Morgan.
Oh, man. And, you know, this is going to be actually Brock Lesnar's first match since WrestleMania.
Yeah, you have to think there's a little bit of ring rust to him. But Matt Morgan has been dominating for quite a long time in the pro wrestling industry. He's faced some of the biggest, baddest guys in the business. He's like 6'10", 310 pounds. Yeah, and Matt Morgan, absolute force to be reckoned with here in WEDF.
And Matt Morgan, in his debut, we saw him dominate Kane and Abyss like no one's ever dominated them before. When Matt Morgan and Mark Henry defeated Kane and Abyss, that WEDF Bad Blood.
Yeah, that was a long time ago now.
Matt Morgan took the replacement of Ezekiel Jackson.
Yeah, Matt Morgan took that almost immediately started dominating, but here is a WEDF veteran. He is not exactly a young gun anymore, but what he is the Primal Warrior. This is Smokey.
Smokey's been on the hunt for the United States Championship. Smokey's finally got some Duke Gammons out of his rear view mirror. He's finally got past his past demons, his past injury history with Cody Rhodes. I feel like Smokey's focused on progressing through his WEDF career.
That's right, Smokey. Correct me if I'm wrong. Smokey made his debut in the pre-show of WEDF's second ever CPV.
Oh, that's right. He actually commentated on episode 9 in his debut.
Yeah, Smokey's been around since the very beginning of WEDF. He's grown, he's evolved, he's changed over the years, but one thing has remained constant. One thing has remained the same. You do not cross Smokey, or Smokey will make you rue the day.
Smokey's a former United States champion in his own right. Smokey felt a little embarrassed by his first United States Championship reign. He wanted that Collision too, but immediately lost to Bret Michaels. And Smokey, he's not really recovered from that. He's been on a mission to try to regain his glory and fame. He's focused more than ever. This is going to be a physical match. Matt Morgan and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, what's going to be the strategy for Kevin Owens? Well, I guess just do that. Cheap shot him. Take any shortcut you can. Oh, Owens being a little too cocky. And Morgan with a heart punch.
Yeah. Kevin Owens, he's looking like scared to death right now.
I think that took some of the breath out of you, Frank Dog.
Kevin Owens is a bully, but he just met a bigger bully. Oh, a pop-up powerbomb.
Was that a pop-up powerbomb?
I think it was. Oh, look at Smokey.
Morgan did that jump to get into Kevin Owens' head.
Oh, what if Matt Morgan pins Kevin Owens here tonight? We can see Matt Morgan in the United States Championship hunt.
Oh, I don't think Smokey wants that.
I think Smokey wants the United States Championship to himself.
Yeah, he wants to get his hands on Kevin Owens, and that's exactly what he's getting right now.
Smokey actually holds a pinfall victory over Kevin Owens.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, Smokey.
I've only seen that done by Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, look at Henry with a cheap shot.
And Mark Henry with a cheap shot at Kevin Owens with a super kick. Kevin Owens getting the hell out of there.
Do you blame him?
Not at all. Kevin Owens tagging the hell out of there. He just noped out of there. Like, nope. I don't want any part of this.
Like,
no.
Oh, here comes Smokey.
Smokey.
Oh. Couldn't knock him down.
Uh-oh, Frank Dome.
Oh, this time he did. It took 3 clotheslines to knock Henry down.
Mark Henry. Oh, but it only took 1 to bring down Smokey.
These two have actually faced off.
Oh, jeez.
These two actually faced off in WEDF Season 2. Henry tried to induct Smokey into the Hall of Pain before Henry's match with BLISS.
Smokey just beating the hell out of Mark Henry right now. Very physical. All 4 of these guys are physical. Frank Dog, go ahead and call it.
Y'all an elbow. Oh!
Oh, no!
Kevin Owens. You hate Kevin Owens the way he does, but this is wise strategy.
That's the frustrating part about Kevin Owens. He's absolutely intelligent in that ring.
Well, Kevin Owens knows that Smokey's his toughest challenge. He knows that Smokey's gunning for him more than anyone else on the WEDF Raw roster. Oh, look at Henry on the blue step.
God! Drops him on the blue steps. And Henry has taken full control now with the aid of Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is asking to get in now. Sure, big man, get in now. Remember, Kevin Owens won that United States Championship after the O'Shea Alliance calls Chris Jericho.
And torture rack neckbreaker to Smokey. Taking full advantage of the situation. Kevin Owens made his debut in Season 1 of WEDF NXT. The very first match in NXT history, beating Malik Brown.
That's right. He made his main roster debut at Lashing Back, endorsed by JBL after defeated Jack Swagger.
And Kevin Owens has just been on an absolute tear. Hang on, wait a minute, cover here. 1, 2. Oh, holding a 2. Henry from behind. Oh, the headbutt by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens taking back control immediately. Kevin Owens, he's been absolutely dominant throughout his WEDF tenure.
He defeated Christian on episode 340.
Ooh. And he faced
Tatanka.
Oh, God! That was a lot of weight to come crashing down. Mark Henry is not tall. He's not tall, but that is 360 pounds crushing your chest.
Mark Henry's actually lost a lot of weight. He's leaner, meaner than ever before.
Yeah.
And Kevin Owens also defeated Rob Van Dam on episode 342.
Yeah, and that was the homage to the Junkyard Dog by Mark Henry. Mark Henry! Oh! Man, Morgan tried to do the same thing, but Henry outsmarted him! That was 300 IQ!
Henry tried to run off the ropes. Like Ricochet off the ropes.
Morgan wanted him to run off the ropes, but Henry outsmarted him. That was 300 IQ by Mark Henry. Absolutely 300 IQ move.
Oh, Morgan fighting back against Henry. Now Smokey's on his feet.
And
Smokey going
Smokey's
out.
taking a little bit. He's taking a little bit to catch his breath.
Oh.
I think Smokey needed that little bit to catch his breath, and a front body from Smokey. What the hell?
Smokey can do it all. And my Morgan's in the ring. This is what we've been waiting.
Big Show? Who is he? Season 1 Big Show? What the hell?
Oh, what a bicycle kick.
Did I bring back some unwanted memories, Frank Dog?
I don't know, but Henry, looking for this world's strongest splash.
Oh.
Run into a wall. Looking for a chokeslam now.
Oh,
a chokeslam.
Chokeslam, and he's got him. Just throws him to the back. That's the raw power of Matt Morgan on the 2.
I mean, he just overpowered almost 400 pounds, and Henry's desperate to get tagged. Here comes Owens.
Tag to Kevin Owens. Pop-up powerbomb again. Matt Morgan, he's wild.
He's destroying Kevin Owens.
He's absolutely crazy.
Oh, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Owens.
Owens throws up Morgan in the corner. I think
After Matt Morgan going after the United States title. Oh, big that.
I think that pop-up powerbomb actually pissed off Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it might have.
No.
Owens is wanting to show him how it's done.
What the hell? What a Johnny by Matt Morgan.
Matt Morgan.
I see.
Smokey made him.
I see Kane.
200 pounds?
I seen Kane do a Hurricane Rana, but Morgan?
What? He's sitting through 300 pounds. How can he do this? What is that?
But Morgan dominating Henry and Owens, and now the tag to Smokey.
He did not need to tag in Smokey, but he decided he went up to Smokey and said, "He's all yours."
That's it.
There, but he said he's all yours.
There's the Shatterproof. And Owens just hit some Shatterproof right there.
That is right, the Shatterproof. After that chokeslam by Matt Morgan, Smokey hit the Shatterproof. And Smokey has pinned the United States champion.
Smokey's pinned Kevin Owens twice in a row now when it comes down to pinfalls, not counting the Rebellion match.
That's right, you gotta think that gives Smokey at the front of the line of the United States Championship.
I think Matt Morgan gave Smokey the glory because he knows he's got to focus on Mark Henry and Brock Lesnar. But up next, Alexa Bliss takes on Mickie James in WEDF Women's Action. Alexa Bliss actually demanded this match from management.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss has not been in the best position. Alexa Bliss has been a little bit upset at our manager and said, "Hey, you know, you haven't put me in the best light. I want better treatment. I want, you know, more opportunities. I want better opportunities to show my craft, because you've just been putting me in tag team matches and matches in battle royals. I haven't been given the opportunity to show what I'm truly made of." Alexa Bliss 0-5 in her career, the most losses out of the entire women's division.
And those losses are probably eating at Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss is not the best start to her WEDF career, but Mickie James coming up next. Veteran of women's wrestling. She's been around the block for decades in women's wrestling. And fun fact, she was the very first woman to ever compete in WEDF.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, she was the first. She competed on the very first episode of WEDF, defeating Melina.
Mickie James, and in real life, it's actually on par almost with Trish Stratus in reigns of women's championship reigns.
Yeah.
One of the most successful female wrestlers of all time, and this is put up or shut up time for Alexa Bliss.
Mickie James is, she was part of the only women's championship. She was part of the only women's championship match lashing back in 2009.
Listen to that mystery woman.
Oh! It was her, Melina, Kelly, Victoria, Beth Phoenix, and the aforementioned mystery woman. Hang on here. Mickie James leapfrog. Drops down and misses the mark, and Alexa Bliss has took a little bit there, and oh my god!
And remember, Alexa Bliss actually had a match with Naomi. After Naomi beat Alexa Bliss, Bliss actually attacked Naomi, giving her a concussion, which cost Naomi in her match against Sasha Banks in the second round of that inaugural Women's Championship tournament.
Jesus Christ, Alexa Bliss's head just spiked the ropes, just dug into them.
Bliss has got a knee to her.
Oh, look at that cover, the absolute cocky pin. The arrogance of Alexa Bliss is what's cost her so far.
Oh, Indy Veteran going off on Bliss right now. The pompous diva.
Oh. Mickie James now. We'll go for a suplex, though. Alexa rolls her up. One. No.
Only one. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you need to announce this. What's next in our main event? Wade Barrett will take on a very special superstar.
That is right. He is someone I know very well. It is the first match of the NXT Smackdown Cross Collaborative Superstar Initiative. CM Punk and William Regal have entered the negotiations. It's been signed off, made official. Kassius Ohno is in our main event up next.
Well, say what you want about CM Punk, but that's actually a good thing that CM Punk's doing.
Yeah, and I mean, I was there for a lot of the meetings, and when news broke, a couple of different people, oh God! Alexa Bliss digging the knees into the midsection of Mickie James. Now she's taking this a little bit seriously. She realizes she can't go for those cocky pins anymore. Yeah, but the news first broke that they were doing this. It was, I do actually believe it was William Regal over a phone. It was William Regal over a phone. Arn Anderson kind of being the liaison. CM Punk. And a lot of people wanted to step up.
Even Shane McMahon had some influence too, didn't he?
Oh, yes. Shane McMahon was the one who kind of set that meeting up. He went, okay, you two sit down, have a meeting. And I do believe, because it all started with the cruiserweights. This whole thing started with the cruiserweights. Moving from SmackDown to NXT, and that's kind of what started that talks between SmackDown and NXT.
The kick.
She calls that the Mick kick. 22.
And you know who else has some influence? Believe it or not, the former commissioner of WEDF, Mick Foley.
That's right. And you know, Shane McMahon was the person that went, okay, Punk, Arn, just sit down, have a talk here. And when the news first broke, a lot of different people had a lot of different people. Alexa Bliss. A lot of different people wanted to step up. A lot of different people wanted to be first in line. And Kassius Ohno was the one that said, hey, let me go up. You know.
What is
Alexa Bliss.
spike in her head.
1, 2, 3. Well, Alexa Bliss, very nicely done. Her first victory in the WEDF. And she does so in impressive fashion against Mickie James. Alexa Bliss wanted to get better treatment. Well, this might be the start of something. The losing streak has been snapped. And to snap the losing streak here, but coming up next, indeed, a very special match, not just to me, but to Kassius Ohno, who's involved here. It's him versus Wade Barrett, and as I was saying during the last match, it was a team effort. A couple of different people arranged it, and when news first broke, a lot of people wanted to get first dibs. You know, I'm talking some pretty big names. Roderick Strong wanted to get involved. Leo Rush, Andrade Cien Alma put his name in the hat. LaMarcus Carter, Baron Corbin, but the one who got first dibs was Kassius Ohno. And Arn said, hey, he needs a big match ahead of Minoru Suzuki at TakeOver. He needs a big match ahead of that. Why not give him this?
And here comes the vicious Brute, the British Brute himself. Here comes Wade Barrett. And Wade Barrett's been on a tear ever since defeating Christian and ever since really coming to WEDF Smackdown and making a statement on the Peak Show.
That is right. Wade Barrett, bare knuckle fighter, absolutely vicious and aggressive, and believe it or not,
did you see what happened to WEDF Smackdown, what he did to Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, that was absolutely Wade Barrett with a hell of a victory over Rey Mysterio. I don't think his head was 100% in the game due to Ricochet being on the mind. But I'm going to tell you this, Frank. I was overhearing the discussions. They were throwing out a couple of different names. And Kassius Ohno walked up. He walked up to Arn Anderson and said, I want Barrett. Give me Wade Barrett. Give me Wade Barrett one-on-one, and let's see what we can do. Because, you know, these two actually have similar styles. They both have that kind of fighting, boxing influence style.
I don't know much at all about Kassius Ohno. This is really my first time seeing him in action personally.
You are in for a treat. Kassius Ohno is part of a legendary group of independent wrestlers in the late 90s. He was part of that generation that produced the likes of Colt Cabana, Bryan Danielson, CM Punk.
I know he teamed with former Claudio Castagnoli as
Cesaro. That's right, and he has that kind of knockout power. Kassius Ohno is set to face Minoru Suzuki at NXT TakeOver, one of the most dangerous men in all of pro wrestling and of mixed martial arts. But Kassius Ohno, last time we saw him, great match with Johnny Curtis. If you have not checked out NXT episode 13, that incredible match with Johnny Curtis, go check it out. Hell of a performance from Curtis, but Ohno ended up getting the victory. Oh, went for a bicycle kick. Back and forth these two men go. Ooh.
Oh, Wade Barrett taking down Ohno there. Idea.
Yeah, Ohno getting...
What if, isn't there some type of prize at stake if an NXT Superstar wins?
I think whoever wins, I think if an NXT Superstar wins, they're going to be in consideration for the main roster. They're going to be in consideration for that kind of main roster spot. And well, Barrett missed the mark there, and Ohno quickly capitalizing.
Taking a page out of Wade Barrett's playbook there.
And well, the whole thing with the Superstar Initiative is that Punk wanted to accelerate the development of the future of WEDF. He wanted to accelerate their development and all of the crew of NXT. So, chop by Wade Barrett. And basically, if an NXT guy wins this, if Kassius Ohno wins this, if there's a kind of potential for a promotion to the SmackDown roster. There's a kind of that potential, hey, you're in consideration. You're in the discussions for future call-ups to the main roster.
They could be spot somebody up on WEDF Raw.
Oh my God! Look at Barrett! Those knees right across the nose, trying to break the nose of Kassius Ohno. Ohno just collapsing into a heap. Kassius Ohno not in a good spot here. And he's facing someone. Hang on. Oh! Well, that was like a rock bottom.
And Wade Barrett's familiar with The Rock. You know, the Renaissance actually teamed up to face the Rock and Squawk.
I was there for that.
Oh, as Carter would say, the Rock and Squawk.
The what?
The Rock and Squawk.
Oh! Lariat! Ohno ducked, and Kassius Ohno taking control now. Ohno throws Barrett. Oh! Between the ropes.
What is Kassius thinking? Oh no, this can't be just
drop it through the ropes. Nicely done. But Kassius Ohno.
Barrett's got to be thinking, oh no, right now.
He probably is.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And Kassius Ohno. Oh, set top away. Barrett goes for the pin. One. Oh, only one. And catches. Oh no, with the big. Oh, Barrett got out of the way of that one. Barrett got out of the way of the boot. Oh no, gonna go for the DDT. Oh, we're gonna go for a powerbomb. Barrett counter with the DDT. Oh, but that was a rare mistake by Wade Barrett rushing into the pin. And Ohno was too close to the ropes. These two men have very similar styles. You can see from how this match has gone so far. They have such similar styles. They're both brawlers. They're both fighters. They're both influenced by the world of boxing and bare knuckle brawling. I actually want to tell you this one, Frank. I want to tell you this. Kassius Ohno main evented the first episode of Season 2 of NXT. He was in that inaugural NXT Gold Rush. He was in that inaugural NXT Championship Tournament. Oh! Ohno avoided the bullhammer there. Powerbomb by Kassius Ohno. 1, 2. Oh, hit 2.
I think Barrett's hand was actually under the ropes.
Might have been, but that was only a 2 regardless. That's one thing you're gonna love about Kassius Ohno, Frank Dog. For a man his size, he's absolutely agile!
Kind of like Kevin Owens in a way.
And, oh!
Whoa, what the hell was that? An elbow to the evil heart of Wade Barrett.
That was not to the heart, that was to the... It was a senton to the goddamn head! God! 1, 2... Oh my... Wade... We might need to get doctors to check on Wade Barrett right there. Oh my god! I think I might have a concussion after that one. Jesus Christ, that was a senton to the head! And Ohno has picked his target!
Working on the head of Barrett.
Kassius Ohno has picked the target!
I think Wade Barrett's used to the one giving concussions, not being
the one concussed! But that's what Kassius Ohno brings to the table!
Oh, Barrett dodging that.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! 1! That was desperation!
I don't know if Wade Barrett knows where he's at.
That was Wade Barrett, absolute desperate! Kassius Ohno overwhelming Wade Barrett! Wade Barrett, what do you do if you're Wade Barrett? And he's just wanting a breather. He's wanting a moment to see if he's still in this, if he knows where he's at. What do you do with Wade Barrett so far? Look at him.
He's really going to get counted out.
I don't know. I think Wade Barrett's just taking a big breather. And, oh, look at this!
Oh, he's sucking him in.
He used that delay to lure Kassius Ohno to the outside and go for an ambush. Oh, dropped him on the red.
Little turn-up fair play.
Getting into the corner.
Oh, don't tell me Wade Barrett's going to win by countout now.
I think that might be the plan. That might be the plan. Come on, Kassius. Kassius gets back in.
But Barrett catches him. And just like that, Wade Barrett turned the tide. Now Kassius Ohno might be on the receiving end of a concussion.
Yeah, Wade Barrett slowing things down, slowing down the pace. Wade Barrett, this is probably the most defensive I've ever seen Wade Barrett. Oh, now he's taking the physicality. Beat the hell out of Kassius Ohno. And has him up on the shoulders. Is it time? Is it time? Is he gonna go for it? Waste? No. Ohno escapes. Ohno escapes. Oh!
Was that a bull hammer?
That was a discus elbow across the skull, and I think Barrett barely nudged his shoulder a little bit because that was all he could do. That was a bull hammer. What?
It's gonna be a huge upset.
Oh my God. Oh my.
And now, might be a little frustrated there. He thought he had the win. Oh, in the days! Wins a change.
He hits the wins a change after escaping the KO! And there is the bull hammer!
The OG bull hammer.
Got him! Wow, what a finishing sequence. Ohno went for the KO. Barrett escaped. Hit the winds of change, followed by the bull hammer.
And Wade Barrett continues his role.
That is right, and Wade Barrett, nicely done. Congratulations to Wade Barrett.
Good night from everyone from WEDF. By God.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a hell of a match. Good job, props to Kassius Ohno. I'm McInytre on behalf of Frank Dog. Until next time.